तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्।
विनायका विनायका
विनायका विनायका
विनायका विनायका
विनायका विनायका
विघ्न विनाशक विनायका
विनाशक विनायका
विघ्न विनाशक विनायका
विनाशक विनायका
गौरी नंदन हे शिवनंदन
गौरी नंदन हे शिवनंदन
गौरी नंदन हे शिवनंदन
गौरी नंदन हे शिवनंदन
पार्वती नंदन गजानन
पार्वती नंदन गजानन
पार्वती नंदन गजानन
पार्वती नंदन गजानन
मूषिक वाहन गजानन
मूषिक वाहन गजानन
मूषिक वाहन गजानन
मूषिक वाहन गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
विनायका विनायका
विनायका विनायका
विघ्न विनाशक विनायका
विनाशक विनायका
गौरी नंदन हे शिवनंदन
गौरी नंदन हे शिवनंदन
पार्वती नंदन गजानन
पार्वती नंदन गजानन
मूषिक वाहन गजानन
मूषिक वाहन गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
मोदक हस्ता गजानन
विनायका विनायका
सत्यसाई सत्य साई पादाम्बुजं भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
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 परम पवित्रं पावन चरणं
परम पवित्रं पावन चरणं
परम पवित्रं पावन चरणं
परम पवित्रं पावन चरणं
कलिमलदहनं श्रीगुरुचरणं
कलिमलदहनं श्रीगुरुचरणं
कलिमलदहनं श्रीगुरुचरणं
कलिमलदहनं श्रीगुरुचरणं
भवभयनाशन दुरितनिवारण
भवभयनाशन दुरितनिवारण
भवभयनाशन दुरितनिवारण
भवभयनाशन दुरितनिवारण
पतिपुरीश्वर पङ्कजचरणं
पतिपुरीश्वर पङ्कजचरणं
पतिपुरीश्वर पङ्कजचरणं
पतिपुरीश्वर पङ्कजचरणं
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
सत्य साई पादाम्बुजं भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
सत्य साई पादाम्बुजं भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
परम पवित्रं पावन चरणं
परम पवित्रं पावन चरणं
कलिमलदहनं श्रीगुरुचरणं
कलिमलदहनं श्रीगुरुचरणं
भवभयनाशन दुरितनिवारण
भवभयनाशन दुरितनिवारण
पतिपुरीश्वर पङ्कजचरणं
पतिपुरीश्वर पङ्कजचरणं
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
सत्य साई पादाम्बुजं भज रे मानस निरन्तरम्
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
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 जय परतीश्वर साई नमो
जय परतीश्वर साई नमो
जय परतीश्वर साई नमो
जय परतीश्वर साई नमो
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
शिव शक्तीश्वर साई नमो
शिव शक्तीश्वर साई नमो
शिव शक्तीश्वर साई नमो
शिव शक्तीश्वर
जयपर्तीश्वर साई नमो
जयपर्तीश्वर साई नमो
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
जय जय मंगल साई नमो
शिवशक्तीश्वर साई नमो
शिवशक्तीश्वर साई नमो
श्रीशैलेश्वर साई नमो
श्रीशैलेश्वर साई नमो
श्रीशैलेश्वर साई नमो
श्रीशैलेश्वर साई नमो जय जय मंगल साई नमो
शारदे जय शारदे वाग्विलासिनि शारदे
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 शारदे जय शारदे विद्यादायिनि 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 शारदे
शारदे जय शारदे वेदमाता 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 शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे
शारदे जय शारदे वाग्विलासिनि शारदे
शारदे जय शारदे वाग्विलासिनि शारदे
शारदे जय शारदे विद्यादायिनि शारदे
शारदे जय शारदे विद्यादायिनि शारदे
शारदे जय शारदे वेदमाता शारदे
शारदे जय शारदे वेदमाता शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे
वेदमाता शारदे शारदे जय शारदे वाग्विलासिनि शारदे
साई गोविन्दा साई गोपाला साई गोविन्दा साई गोपाला साई गोविन्दा साई गोपाला साई गोविन्दा साई गोपाला तेरे बिना साई सब है अंधेरा तेरे बिना साई सब है अंधेरा तेरे बिना साई सब है अंधेरा तेरे बिना साई सब है अंधेरा
दर्श तुम्हारे
दीजो मेरे साई दर्श तुम्हारे
दीजो मेरे साई दर्श तुम्हारे
आओ मेरे साई मन मंदिर में
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 साई गोविंदा साई गोपाला
साई गोविंदा साई गोपाला
तेरे बिना साई सब है तेरा
तेरे बिना साई सब है तेरा
साई गोविंदा साई गोपाला
साई गोविंदा साई गोपाला
दीजो मेरे साई चरण तुम्हारे
जो मेरे साई चरण तुम्हारे
दीजो मेरे साई दर्श तुम्हारे
जो मेरे साई दर्श तुम्हारे
आओ मेरे साई मन मंदिर में
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 आओ मेरे साई मन मंदिर में साई गोविंदा साई गोपाला
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ साई मन मंदिर में 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 अखंड ज्योति जलाओ अखंड ज्योति जलाओ अखंड ज्योति जलाओ अखंड ज्योति जलाओ कोटि सूर्य सम तेज स्वरूपा सूर्य सम तेज स्वरूपा कोटि सूर्य सम तेज स्वरूपा सूर्य सम तेज स्वरूपा साई तुम हो दिव्य 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 स्वरूपा अखंड ज्योति जलाओ 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 दिव्य ज्योति ज्ञान ज्योति प्रेम ज्योति जलाओ दिव्य ज्योति ज्योति जलाओ,
दिव्य ज्योति ज्ञान ज्योति प्रेम ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ, अखंड ज्योति जलाओ, अखंड ज्योति जलाओ, साई मन मंदिर में,
ज्योति जलाओ साई मन मंदिर में,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
ज्योति जलाओ,
कोटि सूर्य सम तेज स्वरूपा,
सूर्य सम तेज स्वरूपा,
साई तुम हो दिव्य स्वरूपा,
तुम हो दिव्य स्वरूपा,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
दिव्य ज्योति ज्ञान ज्योति प्रेम ज्योति जलाओ,
दिव्य ज्योति ज्ञान ज्योति प्रेम ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ,
अखंड ज्योति जलाओ, साई मन मंदिर में, अखंड ज्योति जलाओ।
ओंकार रूपिणी जननी मां, ओंकार रूपिणी
Let us agree to disagree. No fight. Therefore, even in the organization, if you love Swami more, you'll be able to accommodate. Where there is ego, there is a clash. Where there is pride, there is a rift. Where there is selfishness, there is a quarrel. So quarrels, fights are all due to selfishness, ego and pride. Simple example. How Baba is able to tolerate all of us. First, if at all you want to pity anybody, first pity Baba. Please sympathize him. Because he is tolerating all of us. None of us follow him. Baba is a complete failure in not making us successful to follow his teachings. We are successful in not following his teachings. He is a failure by not making us follow his teachings. But he still loves us. The child may play on the ground with the sand, and some sand, the child may just throw it on the head. The child may spoil the clothes. The child's body is dirty, but mother loves the child. Mother lifts the child to her arms. Why? Love. Mother's love does not depend upon the ironed clothes of the child. If the child sits like that, with ironed clothes, not spoiled, then mother will take the child to a child specialist. Some people come and tell me, Swami Kumar, my children are mischievous. Then I always tell them, if the child is mischievous, in adulthood that child will be disciplined. If the child is disciplined now, problem starts there. If you are indisciplined in the adulthood, Amma, horrible, terrible. Better we complete our mischief in our childhood. So don't worry. If the child goes on jumping around, we like it. We may shout. Suddenly when grandson or granddaughter, they leave the family, youngest child, then the whole house is empty. You are left with nobody to shout at. Whom do you shout? If you go on shouting still, you will be taken to a psychiatrist. So you have no one. Then you will say, I am not able to spend time without my grandchildren. When the grandchildren are around, I am shouting, lose my energy. When they are not there, I am not able to spend time. That is paradox of life. Those that live in cities like Washington, Chicago, San Francisco, the very, very busy cities in US or London in UK, very busy cities, they feel like staying in a hamlet or a village, very, very peaceful. If we ask the villagers, when will I go to a city, enjoy city life? So the mind is always towards the opposite. When you have money, you will feel, what is this money is giving me? Let me have peace of mind. The fellow with peace of mind will say, when will I have money? That is the mischief of the mind. Is not our fault. Therefore, likes and dislikes are mind-oriented, are mind-based. So, never mind. And if this mind, which you cannot control, there are some people say, I have control of mind, is the first man who has no control at all. 0%. Why? I have control mind. I, that is the mind. Finish, 0 marks. So it's not easy to control the mind. Can you control the waves? waves of the ocean. If any fellow says, I control the waves of the ocean, oh, waves? Good. Please tell somebody who are yet to be born. You can't fool all for all times. Can you prevent leaves without fluttering? No. Leaves naturally flutter. Waves upsurge. You cannot stop them. Natural. Mind thinks. Mind is full of thoughts. One thought will make you very happy. Next thought, very unhappy. One thought, it thinks of enemy. Next thought, your dearest, your friend. One thought, your success. Next thought, your failure. In the meantime, sun rises. The whole night is this. Thoughts, counter thoughts. Thoughts, counter. If you are able to control the thoughts and counter thoughts, which is not in your hands, which is not possible, what shall I do? Baba gave the answer. Because he knows. What he said is this. Circus. Have you seen circus? Some of you. In our younger days, circus was main center of attraction. Jimny circus, Parshuram circus. There is no circus today. Because we have become objects of circus. We don't need special circus. Our life has become a circus. Family has become enough of circus. So, in circus, what happens? All wild animals will be there. The tigers and lions. The ringleader, ringmaster of the circus will be able to control the wild animals. If the ringmaster is not there, if the fence is not there, we become their lunch and their dinner. That happens. When ringmaster is there, highly disciplined, otherwise not. Similarly, mind is a circus, full of wild thoughts, full of wild, cruel, harmful, animalistic views and thoughts. How to control them? Ringmaster, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Bring him there. He will control your thoughts. He will control your thoughts. When once ringmaster Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba is there. That's why we sing Manamohana Nandana. Manamohana. You know that song? Manamohana Madhusudana Vrindavana Nandala Manamohana Nandala. Manamohana meaning, yeah, you sing smiling, but Manamohana ringmaster. Mana. Therefore, when you sing like that, when you pray to him, the ringmaster will take charge of all these wild animals of thoughts. That is the way to control him. There is no other way. If somebody told me, I cried and cried and cried at a time when I had bad thoughts, and I came out of the bad thoughts, then I tell him, you came out of the bad thoughts, good. You are going to enter into much worse thoughts. Because you cannot. It's not in your hands. Mind is in his hands. How do I say that? Simple example. During bhajans, if we are very sincere, sing loudly, there is no possibility of any thought in the mind. No, sir, during bhajans only I get thoughts. Then stop bhajans. If you are really active in bhajans, these thoughts have no place. Simply how? While I am talking, I cannot have other thought. If I have got my thoughts related to the kitchen, I'll say it's time, let us wind up. If I have thoughts relating to my class, I start speaking botany, but not satsang. So while speaking, there is no other thought. Because while speaking, I am in constant concentration, with complete focused attention. That's what bhajan is. Not that God is interested to listen to your melodious voice. Even the neighbors are not able to bear it. House owners and landlords have given you notice to quit, being not able to bear with your hoarse voice. But still we sing. Why? For the mind to be fresh, to drive out thoughts. Those that sing Baba's bhajans or Christian hymns or any song in praise of God, they will be very healthy. They will be always smiling. They have nothing to cry, no reason to cry. They will have support of God. When I call you by name, you will be there immediately. Is it not? I call you by your name. Yes, sir. Don't you say that? Similarly, in bhajan, we call God by name and He will say, yes, sir, I am there. Baba is at your doorstep waiting for your call. Calling bell may fail. Phone calls always fail. You will never reach. But Baba waiting at the doorstep, He Himself said, I am your servant. I am your servant waiting at the door. Why? You may call me any moment. I am ready to serve you. Therefore, my friends, to develop this equanimity, steadiness, balanced state of mind, go on singing. Supposing we fought with each other. You used all bad words to me. How can I swallow all the insult, shame, blasphemy, character assassination? How can I take it up? Shall I fight with you? Or bring some lorry load of rowdies to beat you? Or sharpen my knife, finish you tonight? Or take some guns. In Africa I was told, they have got license given to anybody, even students also. So if a teacher asks a question, shut up. So better I am not a teacher there. So what will I do? I react. Who react? Those that feel very happy in praise, we feel unhappy in blame. When you blame, I feel so bad. Why? I feel very happy when I am praised. But in respect of Baba, praise Him, that's all. You criticize Him, He is not at all bothered. So many newspapers have written against Him. So many people spoke against Him. Millions of people worship Him. He is not disturbed by their worship or their blame. Because those that worship Him may change their political party today, join that group when interview is not given. When their desires are not fulfilled, those that worship may condemn Him tomorrow. Those that condemn Him today, when doctors give up all the hopes that this fellow cannot survive, when someone comes and tells him, there is one such Sai Baba, pray to him, he will be all right. Amma, he changes his political party, joins this gang. So our praise and blame is just an opportunistic mentality. It is just a bargain. It is commercial. It is business. But God is beyond blame and praise. Therefore, when I sing in praise, what happens? just like God, who is above praise and blame, my mind is also above praise and blame. My mind is also above pain and pleasure. Meaning, God is non-dualistic. When I sing in praise of Him, my mind becomes non-dualistic. Then I am happy. Therefore, my friends, very easy key Baba has given. But we don't want it. Come on, sing Baba bhajans. Your blood pressure will never increase. But we don't sing. Because we go on fighting with everybody. Therefore, there are many doctors. In those days, there were not many doctors. You know that? Very few of them. Today, every street has a doctor. Every locality has super speciality hospital. Because we are fighting in a super level. Then once we stop fighting, then once we stop quarreling with each other, then once we sing His praise, nothing, no enemy can disturb you. No failure can disturb you. No birth or death can disturb you. Because bhajan is equanimous. Bhajan is sacred. Bhajan should be our bhojan, the main food. Therefore, my friends, my answer to this is this. I have just two more. I'll send you soon. Is God the doer, as many people say, or is He with them or something like that? Huh? Witness. Witness. Oh, witness. Oh, good. Oh, wow. You are from? Netherlands. Good. What this is a question speaks of the standard of the questioner. Hats off to you. God bless you. Very good question indeed. God is not the doer. The question is God a doer or a witness? Right? My answer is this: God is not the doer. He is the witness. Then who is the doer? Are there two? Am I clear? When once you are inward, you are the witness. Then once you are outward, you are the doer. Means, when one sun rises, daytime. When one sun sets, night time. Same sun. Right? Or we have one sun for the day, one sun for the night. I may have two sons-in-laws, but not two suns. Same sun. Similarly, the mind, when it is outward, is the doer. Because the outward mind, extrovert mind, external mind, worldly mind, together with the senses interact. Then this mind is ego. That some people say, I have done that, I am that, This I is the doer. Some people say, what is your son doing? Oh, well, I got him educated. Shut up. You got him educated? Shut up. You yourself is not sufficiently educated. How do you take the credit for your children? Nonsense. But because of courtesy, we simply, Father, they know not what they do, forgive them. So my friends, this doership is ego. Doership is extrovert mind. Doership is identity. Doership is separate entity. Doership is because of the present life. In consequence to the results of the actions of the past life are karma phala. The present life is the result of consequences of the actions of the past life. All this is recorded in the mind, software. This DVD software, with all the samskaras, the consequences of the past life, are put here in the present body, the hardware. Hardware is the present life. Software is the past life. So, we act like that. Now what I have to do? Wear and tear. I have to wear, I can't help it. But tear, so that you are free from all past karmas. That's what we call karmakshaya. Annihilation of the past. Withdrawal of the past. So this is all one aspect of doership. Am I clear? The same mind when it turns inside, same mind. When it turns inside, what will it do? It is functionless. It is silent. It is passive. It is thoughtless. It is non-entity. Outer entity within non-entity. Passive, outer active. So this mind turned within gets absorbed into the self. Mind is the product of the self. Mind comes out of the self, or Atma. Baba says it is a relationship between the father and the son. So mind itself gets withdrawn, sunk into something like a pen that fits into. So mind gets sunk into the self. Then you are the witness. That is the answer. Thank you for your nice question. Next. It is a common scene in each and in every ashram. The living area of a deceased guru is freely available for anyone to enjoy. Here it is guarded by the police. What went wrong? A genuine question. I cannot simply brush it aside. The deceased guru, as you said, I beg to differ. Guru is never deceased. Body is deceased. And guru is not the body. Body is not the guru. So the place where body is laid to rest is a place of contemplation, not enjoyment. Here the question said, that place is available for anyone to enjoy. The place body is laid to rest is not to enjoy, but to contemplate, but to meditate. When you look at the cross, you don't enjoy the cross. Cross is the symbol on which Jesus Christ was crucified. Do you enjoy cross? No. You contemplate upon Him. You think of His sacrifice. You think of His love. He thinks of the life that is shed for the love of mankind. We think of the bleeding blood which will cleanse all the sins of the vast humanity, then, now and forever. So it is, they are all objects, they are centers for contemplation and not for enjoyment. It is guarded by police. It is guarded by police not for that particular place. They are guards to guard us, to protect us, not anybody. It is for the visitors. This guarding, this protection, this policing is for the pilgrims, is for the visitors, so that nothing would ever happen to them. But for samadhi, police are not required. They can join samadhi if they want. It's not that. So they are there to protect, for our protection, not for samadhi. Well, with that, we come to a close of question answer session. I am really grateful, very grateful, thankful to all those that have sent these questions, and I think I could answer to the best of my ability and memory of Sai message.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Sathya Sai Hare, Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka, Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka, Bhakti Maheshwara, Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Shashi Bhagana Shri Kara, Sarva Pranapati, Swami Sarva Pranapati, Ashrita Kalpaladika, Ashrita Kalpaladika, Avatmadava, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Pita Guru Daivam Mariyantayunive, Swami Mariyantayunive, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nada Brahma Jagannatha, Nagendra Shayana, Om Jai Jagadish Hare. समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु, समस्तलोका सुखिनो भवन्तु। शांति शांति शांति। जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।